Alright. Monarch. There are a bunch more hits until we open this and find unlimited packs inside. Oh, nope, we dodged a bullet. I'm pretty sure all my loose boxes were before that troubling matter happened. You can never be too safe. Ooh. Okay, so same thing it should be, right? It should be nice and in the middle. Or not, is that the back? Oh, it is at the back. Alright, that makes it easier. So I go with the foil, we take the foil out, potential cold foil, and then 2 rares. Wonder what the mentality was for changing it over and over again. How it got settled. Tome of Divinity. God, does the Misval Tome put this to shame. So, if this card has been put into Hero Soul, the Stone, if a card, draw 3. Actually, will this see play in Bolton now that he has such easy access to charging his soul? Because again, 4 for a plus 4 for 3 is fantastic. You pitch 2, right? It's neutral draw, meaning you cycle 3 cards, but you float 2 resources, is what really makes it strong. And a Tome of Torments. Just the Tome pack, apparently. Alrighty, I think. Also a nice start for Mono. Go to the foil. Zealous Beating. Time Skippers. And nada. Spears of Serility. Serility? How we pronounce it. Phantasm and go again. Very weak. But it's a common, so to be expected. Well, look, we got a legendary. We drafted this because potentially had multiple copies. I think it's still a very fringe circumstance. Plus, how much Monarch is actually being the soldier draft, in all honesty, versus, again, how much they've streamlined limited play. Right, I think Beast Hulk into Triumph. Again, straight up, we gave you Phantasm, now let's print a way around it. When 6 is very much an average. It makes me wonder how old Prism, right, for all the Spectral Shield shenanigans, would have done if they just, tweaked Phantasm. Instead of 6, it was 5, or God forbid, 4. Now, Prismatic Shield's also curious to me, right? Because I want to just make a whole bunch of Spectral Shields and catch them out. And I can see the Prismatic Shield being basically create 3 silver at the cost of 3 cards, cash out Prismatic Shield and the card you pitched. Then you could cash in to gain 1 card back, and then still have 1 silver to cycle. Something like that. Would be interesting. Or even again, set up a turn prior. V for the Vanguard? No, it's just a specialization, it's not a legendary. Yep. Another Spears. No Cold Foil, Pulping, and a Battlefield Blitz. Oh, another Bubble. Curious if their plan was never to do anything, and the community just went nuts about it. I mean, technically, it did get more cracked, did it not? Could have been a cool secret. Halo and 2 res. Rip Through Reality. There's a foil. And a Beacon of Victory. So, what is it? As additional costs to play it, Banish X cards from your soul, X can't be 0. Target attack gets plus X. If you charge this turn, search your deck for an action card with X or less, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's the linchpin for all the disgusting stuff Bolton can do now, right? So I do remember seeing, you know, the whole big crazy spin turns, and that feels like the enabler. Yeah, and just search effects are so powerful in Fab. Phantasmify, Ironhide, and then Soul Reaping. So we got both, right? Chain and Levias. Only one of each, so drafting them wouldn't have mattered. You know what I could see them doing? A specialization rule as well, right? Where specializations don't matter in Limited. That'd be kind of interesting. But only really work if, you know, we have like another mono class set, like Bright Lights. Hooves, Soul Food, and just a token, Galaxy Black. Secret Horizon, Cold Foil. Gotta be in here somewhere. Memorial Ground. I do like this card, right? So put target attack action card with 2 or less from the graveyard on top of your deck. It's an instant, which actually I think is sort of detrimental to it, because a lot of the uses that you'd love to cheese out with it, right? You want to break the chain, use it, and then fish the top card of your deck. But it's still powerful enough to cycle something back. It'd be fun in if there was a version in for Zen or something like that. I mean, to be honest, you could Memorial Ground and then do something like Break Tide. I think would be the grossest play I could probably think of with it. Or even Memorial Ground. No, Bond. No, God, I always say Bonds. Ancestral Harmony is an action. But Memorial Ground could, you know, be fun in Zen. Food Confidence, right? Very nice, pumpable, kinda CC. It was the CC alternative before DNC, sorry. Before Wreck Havoc. No? Another bubble. Do we have any bubble luck? Holy Regard, yellow. No Cold Foil, no M. So no, we don't. Alright, War Tune. Yeah. No M, no nothing. Path through. Halo. Still nothing. They just love keeping us in suspense with the Cold Foil, it seems. Collectible Ball Leaf. No M. 5 packs to go, it looks like 6. 5 or 6. Ah! Good old Dustblade. A very nice looking Cold Foil, right? Because of how the blade looks dark in this aspect with the radiant light coming off it, and then as Cold Foil just looks even greater because the light like fades into it and it becomes just a much bigger sword. Yeah, nice, beautiful card. Be sad to see Bolton go and take it from play. It also makes me curious what the redesign would be. I guess they'd go down the Golgan routes or something. I mean, I know Axes see a lot of play. But not a bad Cold Foil to get, not at all. This is a weird song. Using your surroundings, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so we got the Cold Foil. It's an M, so we're happy. Anything but Ironhide. Oh, Spill Blood. You like Spill Blood. Axes get +2 and Dominate until the end of turn. Very good with the whole Axe combo. It's not extended, but still Mask of the Beast. I think is that our first foil M? That is some sort of streak on the Vexing Malice. I don't know if I can show it off. Oh, you can sort of see it down there. I get the light right again. Alright, you can see there on the black a lot better. It's shining? That looks like it's shining on camera. I will turn this down just a little bit more. I think it's a bit loud. Alright. I don't know what else we could hope for. Oh, arouse the agents. Very fun generic. The epitome of go big. If only it had if it wasn't this effect to get the +7, if it was just any points, that'd be really nice, right? Because then it would see a ton of play in Brute. I think it would be a monstrosity if it was ever given access in Brute. But I could also see them doing a reprint, right? Every time you discard or something, if you've discarded 3 or more, +7, something like that. Something insane. Hey, Venetia. I do like Mask of Beast. It is fantastic art. Interested to see if they do more demon stuff. I would like to see, like, with Necromancer Talk and everything, another, like, shadow-only set, where they go full-on in the demonology, dead and whatnot. Mask Beast is definitely a very lovely card. I think we'll do one more Monarch, and then we'll do some Klloo. Alright. Means I don't have to take up the piles. It's Monarch on Monarch. I haven't been paying attention, but I'm going to assume Art of War is also going up a decent amount. Always run out of places to put the piles and piles of cards. Suppose if I don't knock them on the floor, will do for now. Also, the pulping was a foil, so that should go there. Alright, can we get an L? That's interesting. These are all loose boxes, though. So, I don't know if I hope... Oh god, that's the second pack in a row that's scuffed. I can't remember if Monarch printed the numbers on the boxes, like the Japanese printing. No, they don't. So all Japanese boxes, internally, have the number printed on them, so you can check order. But this is the second card, not that vexing, that has a nice line down the middle-ish. Sort of see it. Where, in fact, in this one, where it's not foil at all. Other than that, do we end up with any M's? I don't think we did. No. I don't know, are we hopeful for secrets in Miss Vale? I'm pretty sure at this point everything just gets spoiled. And the secret is just the Marvel Enigma. But I do miss just the random alt arts and extended arts just popping up out of nowhere. It's a fun chase. Bit of Vanguard. Into no M. I don't even know where the 4 was. Yeah, was anything good? Chimera into still no M's. Lack of M's is usually a good sign. At least that was the omen. Everyone thought. Here's our first M. Another Tome. Torment is definitely a lot weaker. I think if it was instant, you'd like it a lot more. Because playing from the banish zone doesn't really matter, right? It's still not of any use unless you have it away to give it instant, which makes it really only for Vized and Chain. Oh, Cold Foil. Carrion Husk. Yeah, and that replaces the foil. So that is definitely a great one to hit. Just so strong. A massive 6 block. It's fantastic. In one card that's on board, and it's also lovely art. Don't really quite get how someone wears it, right? Considering this is obviously a giant demon. But beautiful. Into another M as well. Halo and a Glisten. So a Guardian of the Shadow Realm. So that's kind of fitting. We definitely want to sleeve it though straight away. So we get an L off a loose box. And it's definitely something we could never complain about. Do we look it up? I should probably look it up, right? TCG player. Yeah. Wonderful. Especially because I'm pretty sure I don't have one either. Finding, especially older cards like that, pain in the ass here in Australia. Yeah. Good old, last sold for 130 USD. So, it's what, like a $200 card here in Oz? Beautiful. Too beautiful to not show up. Is that better with the lighting? Sleeve sort of wrecks it a little bit. That's exactly why I enjoy opening. The surprises are always fun. It's also near the bottom of one side of the box, which means there could be a cheeky another cold foil on the other side too. Good old stubbies. See, would stubbies really be broken if they allowed it in every class but Ninja? We also have a very just lackluster amount of Majestics in this box. That's why you always do the one more. Exude Confidence. Same treatment as Nourishing Emptiness, right? They decided to go very minimalistic. It's a lot better than Nourishing Emptiness. Nourishing Emptiness being just the crown or whatever always throws me. That's a beautiful card as well. Oh, it's an M nonetheless. And a Soul Food. Alright, one half the box to go. So, I'm curious. Because this looks a lot better to me than the little trinket new Spectral Shield. But yeah, which one's better? Miss Veil or the OG Spectral Shield? Any M's? No M's. So at this point, we're actually kind of wanting no M's. And just something else way juicier. In the ante, followed by, again, no M. That's weird. I don't know if you can see that, but see like how waxy the border is compared? I don't know if you can tell. If I do that and get the shine right on them. It's like, I don't know, the frame on this is just looking very wacky in person. Same with that one, interestingly. Alright, still no M's. But usually if there's two cold foils, they're like diagonal to one another. So you find one low on one side of the box. On the other side, it's usually high up. Yeah, there's something going on, because this is another fortunate scuff that is not... There's actually a scuff. Ugh. Another exude. At least it's not hitting the good cards. Yeah, that is straight up just a white mark. Go on now. And it's not something stuck on it, it's smooth. Just, I guess, I don't know, there was something on the printer. RIP, time skippers, and no M. Grammar. Nada. 4 to go. Still banking on that second cold foil. I'll take a common. As long as there is another cold foil. I guess actual M's at this point. Still though, the carrying us definitely makes it worthwhile. Foil Soul Harvest into Invert Existence. Will there be anything left? Looking like a no, unfortunately. Torment, Halo, Seek, and nada. I like your last pack. We can't be too upset because we got a Carrion Husk. Probably always going to be best in slot for Shadow. Just the amount of value a chess piece needs to equate to that 6 block is huge. Nada. Oh well. Now's now. We can't be too salty. But I definitely think that was less M's overall. Alright, the mark was the other pack. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, never mind. Alright, 6 non-foil, 1 foil. You know, 2 to 1 foil, 6 inset. That's probably the odds you usually hope for. Question is, do we do one more Monarch? Oh, in my box of loose, there's 5. That's it's saying to me I gotta do one more, right? Especially since we got an L. We'll do one more. Alright. Not an L, so probably an M. Another M is what we're striving for. Just some nourishings though, I think we'll take. Haven't pulled a single one. It's kind of hard to hit a specific M, but nourishing is probably the one we want. Nothing yet. Bit worrisome. 4 packs in, no M. There's a 5 packs. Blood Tribute. Phantasmaclasm. Wonderful word. Look at that. A defending hero's hand and choose a card. They put it on the bottom of the deck, then draw a card. So 3 for 9 is fantastic. Yeah, and Phantasm just gave Illusion such a big advantage against a large majority of classes, right? Nasty, meh, and Triumph. Was it just Air Edition, or were there some other EAs in the set? I can't remember if it's just M's. The EAs. Oh, another Swill Blood. Pretty decent. Another Bobble leads us to an Overload, but no M. That. At least we're getting enough Spectral Shield tokens for Enigma coming up. I wonder if they made it more common than the other tokens, just for the amount you need. Soul Food, eh. God, new against some of the light cards, right? That rely on being on the chain and then resolving. It's actually terrifying to think about. Like Soul Food. Sure, you block with it, you get 6, and then it just disappears. You don't get to your soul. Choreograph, Wraith, Soul Reaping. Beautiful. We love it for Zen. But unfortunately it's a common. The most uncommon card they printed, I think, so far. Mistveil has a ton of them, right? Where the common equipment is quite powerful. But 3 or less, would that really matter? Because in all honesty, it could say 2 or less, it could say 1 or less, and I think Ninja would still enjoy the hell out of it. Or, well, I'm curious if it was tied to 1 chain, if that could have put a stop to it. But no, Stubbies is pretty busted. Another Exude. So we got a full playset of them. Let me look up how much Exude is. Oh, I know Deep Rooted Evil is horrible. We'll tuck that away and forget about it. Yeah. How much is Exude Confidence going for? Not bad. $4 foil. It's like $6 here in Oz. I think if the instant effect was a little bit cheaper, even if it was, like pay 1 for 1, or 2 for 1 maybe, even that could have been enough, right? Just to, again, try and get it over those blocks. But once upon a time, before we got a whole bunch of CNC replacements. It is nice, though, to have CNC replacements, not at M, though. Fellow. No M. Oh, Stubbies. It's taunting us. Captain School. 2 or less turn games go again. Seems powerful on surface, but I don't think it's ever played. Mainly, I think because it's front value, right? You have to play it before you attack, which means you also have to pick the option. You don't get the flexibility of deciding, I need the buff, I don't need the buff. Another Mark of the Beast too. Writhing into Nada. Another Bobble. That's Zealous Beating Red, which I do actually like for KO, right? Because anything in your pitch zone gets that +1, meaning that it's really easy to get over the 5. And then also it still works for a lot of your discard. 2 for 5 would go again. Pretty nice. Deeds of Agony into another Tome of Divinity. And the lucky last pack. That's us. Nothing on the foil. And no M. So, one very good box out of 3, right, is above a case, which is definitely good.